Let me ask you something very personal right now. When was the last time you looked at your stove burners, really looked at them, and felt proud of what you saw? If you paused just now, I already know the answer, because most of us have been fighting the same invisible battle for years. You cook a beautiful meal, you wipe down the counter, you feel good about your kitchen, and then your eyes land on those burners, that thick, dark, sticky, burned-on grime that has been sitting there so long it feels like it's become part of the stove itself. And here's what makes it even more frustrating. You've tried, you've scrubbed, you've used the expensive sprays, the rough sponges, the miracle cleaners that promised everything and delivered nothing. Your hands are tired, your knuckles are sore, and those burners still look like they survived a small house fire. But what if I told you, right now, today, that you have been doing it completely wrong? Not because you're not trying hard enough, but because nobody ever showed you the right way. The way that requires zero scrubbing, costs almost nothing, and has your burners looking shiny, like new, and absolutely spotless in just 10 minutes flat. Stay with me, because what you are about to learn is going to completely change the way you think about cleaning your kitchen forever. And trust me, by the end of this video, you are going to wish someone had told you this 20 years ago. Part 1. Why your burners get so disgustingly dirty and why scrubbing never works. Before we get into the magic solution, you need to understand something, and this part is actually fascinating once you hear it. Every single time you cook, tiny droplets of oil, grease, sauce, and food particles fly through the air and land directly on your burner grates and burner caps. Then the heat from your stove literally bakes those droplets onto the surface, over and over again, layer by layer, until you get that thick, rock-hard black crust that looks impossible to remove. Now here's the big secret that cleaning companies do not want you to know. That grime is not stuck to your burner because it is so powerful. It is stuck because of a chemical bond, a bond that forms when grease and heat combine. And here's the thing about chemical bonds. You cannot break them with physical force alone. No amount of scrubbing will fully dissolve that bond. That is why you scrub, and your arm is exhausted, and the burner still looks 80% as bad as it did before. The only way to truly break that bond, to completely and permanently remove that grime, is to fight chemistry with chemistry. You need to dissolve it, not scrub it, dissolve it. And I'm about to show you exactly how to do this with two things you already have sitting in your kitchen right now. Are you ready? Because this is where it gets really exciting. Part 2. The 2 magic ingredients hiding in your kitchen right now. You are not going to believe how simple this is. Seriously, after years of struggling with those burners, the solution has been sitting in your cabinet this whole time. You need just 2 things. Number 1, plain white vinegar. Not apple cider vinegar, not fancy vinegar, just the basic white vinegar that costs about $1. Number 2, baking soda, the same box you probably already have in your refrigerator or pantry. That's it. 2 ingredients, no chemicals, no fumes, no expensive store-bought cleaners, no tools that will scratch your burners, just these 2 simple, natural, completely safe ingredients, and together they are about to perform what I can only describe as a kitchen miracle. Here's why this combination is so powerful. Vinegar is an acid. Baking soda is a base. When you bring an acid and a base together on that grease and grime, they create a chemical reaction. You'll actually see it bubbling and fizzing right before your eyes, and that reaction literally eats through the grease bond from underneath. It loosens everything, it lifts everything, and when it's done, all you have to do is wipe it away. No force, no scrubbing, just wipe. Now let me walk you through exactly how to do this step by step, because the order and the method matter a lot. Do it right, and your burners will be shining like the day you bought that stove. Part 3. Step 1. Remove your burners the right way. Okay, first things first. Turn off your stove completely and make absolutely sure everything is cool to the touch. This is important. Do not skip this step. Warm burners can cause cleaning solutions to evaporate too quickly, and you want them to sit and work their magic. Now, carefully lift your burner grates off the stove. These are the heavy metal pieces that your pots and pans actually rest on. Set them aside on a flat surface. A folded towel works perfectly here to protect your counter. Next, remove the burner caps, those small round pieces that sit right on top of each burner head. Some of them will lift right off. Some may feel a little stuck because of the grime buildup around the base. If yours feels stuck, do not yank. Simply take a dry cloth and gently twist while lifting. They will come free. And then look at what's underneath. Take a good look. See all that built-up residue around the burner base and on the grates? That is exactly what we are about to destroy completely. Here's a pro tip that most people skip and then wonder why their results are not as good. Take a dry paper towel and do one quick, gentle wipe across the surface of the burner grates and caps before applying anything. This removes any loose crumbs or dry debris so that your cleaning solution makes direct contact with the grime. Think of it like clearing the battlefield before sending in the troops. Part 4, Step 2, the vinegar soak that changes everything. Now, here is where the real magic begins, and I want you to pay close attention because this step alone is responsible for 70% of the results you are going to see. Take a large Ziploc bag, a gallon size works best, and place one of your burner grates or caps inside it. Now, pour in enough white vinegar to fully submerge the burner piece. You want it completely covered. Every inch of that grime needs to be in contact with the vinegar. Seal the bag, give it a gentle shake to make sure the vinegar reaches every surface, and set it flat on your counter. Now, repeat this with each burner piece. If you do not have enough bags, a large, shallow plastic container works just as well. Just make sure all pieces are fully submerged in the vinegar. Here is the part where most people make their biggest mistake. They look at the bag, they see the vinegar sitting there, and they think, this doesn't look like it's doing anything, and they pull the burners out after 5 minutes. Do not do that. Leave them soaking for a full 30 minutes. Walk away. Have a cup of coffee. Watch a little television. Let the vinegar do its job in silence. Because while you are relaxing, something incredible is happening inside that bag. The acetic acid in the vinegar is slowly, steadily breaking apart every layer of that grease bond, the same bond that has been laughing at your scrubbing for years. After 30 minutes, take a peek inside that bag. You are going to see something that will absolutely shock you. The vinegar will have turned darker, and you will see grime and grease particles floating freely in the liquid. That grime is no longer attached to your burner. It is dissolved. It is free. It is done. But we are not finished yet, because the next step is what makes the difference between pretty good and perfectly spotless. Part 5, Step 3, the baking soda finish that makes them shine. Take your vinegar-soaked burner pieces out of the bag and set them on your towel. Do not rinse them yet. This is important. Do not rinse. Now, take your baking soda and sprinkle a generous amount directly on the wet surface of each burner piece. Cover it well. As soon as the baking soda hits the vinegar-soaked surface, watch what happens. It starts to fizz. It starts to bubble. It looks almost alive, and in a way, it is. That fizzing reaction is the acid and base working together, and in that moment, every remaining speck of grime that the vinegar loosened is being lifted completely off the surface. Let this sit for just 3 to 5 minutes, just enough time for the reaction to do its work completely. Now, and only now, take a soft, damp cloth or sponge and wipe across the surface. Not hard, not scrubbing, just a gentle, smooth wipe. And watch in absolute amazement as that grime comes off in one easy motion, leaving behind a surface that is clean, bright, and shiny underneath. Keep wiping with a clean section of cloth until the surface is clear. Then rinse under warm water and dry thoroughly with a clean towel. Hold that burner grate up to the light. Look at it. Look at how it shines. Look at how clean every ridge and groove is. You did that in 10 minutes of actual work without a single second of hard scrubbing. Part 6, the stovetop surface hack nobody talks about. Now, while your burners were soaking, you had a perfect opportunity to tackle the stovetop surface itself. And I want to share a trick for this that is going to blow your mind. Mix equal parts dish soap and baking soda together in a small bowl until you get a thick paste. Just 2 ingredients, no vinegar needed for this part. Apply this paste directly to the stovetop surface, covering all the burned-on spots and grease stains. Now take a piece of plastic wrap and lay it directly over the paste, pressing it down lightly so the paste stays in contact with the surface. This traps the moisture in and keeps the paste from drying out while it works. Leave it for 15 minutes. Go check on your soaking burners. Come back. When you lift the plastic wrap, the paste will have softened every bit of baked-on grease on that surface. Wipe it away with a damp cloth in gentle circular motions. The stains come up clean, completely clean, without any of that exhausting back-and-forth scrubbing that leaves your wrist aching. Your stovetop surface will be so clean, you will actually want to cook on it again tonight. Part 7. The final secret. How to keep them clean forever. Now, here is something nobody tells you after all the cleaning advice, and this part might be the most valuable thing in this entire video. Cleaning your burners is wonderful, but if you do not change one small habit, they will look exactly the same way again in 2 weeks. So let me give you the permanent solution. Once a week, not once a month, once a week, take 30 seconds after cooking to wipe down your burner caps and the stovetop surface with a cloth dampened with a little white vinegar. That's it. 30 seconds, because fresh grease and oil have not yet formed that hardened bond. They wipe away instantly with 0 effort. And once a month, do the quick Ziploc bag vinegar soak. Just 30 minutes of soaking, a quick wipe, and your burners stay permanently clean, permanently shiny, permanently beautiful. This 2-step maintenance routine takes less total time per month than one hard scrubbing session, and your stove will always look like it just came out of the showroom. Look at what you just learned today. No expensive products, no harsh chemicals, no scrubbing until your hands ache. Just 2 simple, safe, natural ingredients, white vinegar and baking soda, working together in perfect chemistry to do what years of scrubbing could never accomplish. Your stove burners are not just clean today. If you follow that simple weekly maintenance tip I just gave you, they will stay this clean permanently for years. And I want you to think about this for a moment. How many hours of your life have you spent fighting those burners? How much money have you spent on cleaning products that didn't work? All of that ends today, because now you know the secret, and now you can share it. If this video helped you, please hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second, and it helps more people just like you discover these tips. And subscribe to this channel, because every single week, I bring you kitchen hacks, cleaning tips, and home solutions that are this simple, this effective, and this satisfying. Your home deserves to be beautiful, and so do you. I'll see you in the next one.